Right now, at this very moment, there are thousands of truck drivers across America who haven't slept in a real bed in over a month. No hotel rooms, no motels, nothing, and here's the crazy part, most of them don't want to. Because behind the driver's seat of that 18-wheeler you passed on the highway this morning, there's a hidden world. A tiny apartment on wheels where a grown adult eats breakfast, takes hot showers, watches Netflix, cooks dinner, and sleeps 8 full hours, all while parked in a lot somewhere between Texas and Tennessee. Some of these trucks have full-size beds, some have kitchens, and if you're not joking, cost more than the average American house. Today, we're going inside. How do these drivers actually sleep with 50 diesel engines roaring around them? Where do they use the bathroom at 3 in the morning? How does someone take a shower 600 miles from the nearest city? And what are they really eating out there? By the end of this video, you'll never look at a truck the same way again. Let's roll. First, let's answer the biggest question. Why would anyone choose to live inside a truck? The answer comes down to two things: distance and money. America runs on roughly 3.5 million truck drivers, but there's a special breed among them called auto drivers over the road. These aren't your local delivery guys who clock out 5 and sleep at home. Auto drivers are the long-haul warriors. They pick up a load in Los Angeles on Monday and deliver it in New Jersey by Friday. One single trip can stretch 3, 4, even 5,000 miles. And they don't go home between loads. As soon as one delivery drops, dispatch sends the next one, week after week. Many auto drivers stay on the road for 3 or 4 weeks straight before seeing their front door again. Now do the math with me. A roadside motel near a major highway costs somewhere between $80 and $120 a night. 20 nights a month? That's over $2,000. Stretch it across a full year and you're looking at nearly $30,000. Just to close your eyes at night. That's a down payment on a house gone, on pillows and parking. So living in the truck isn't some strange lifestyle choice, it's simple economics. The sleeper cab is free, it's always with you, and you never have to check out by 11 am. But here's the number that really puts it in perspective. The typical long-haul driver spends around 200 nights a year inside that cab. 200. That means for most of these men and women, the truck isn't their second home, it's their first one. Okay, so the truck is home. But how do you actually fall asleep in one? Picture the scene. It's midnight at a truck stop off Interstate 80. You've been driving for 10 hours, your shoulders ache, your eyes are burning, and all you want is to pass out. But you're surrounded by dozens of other trucks, and almost every single one has its engine idling. The whole parking lot hums and vibrates like a giant machine that never switches off. Ask any rookie driver what shocked them most about the job, and they won't say the loneliness. They won't say the food, they'll say the noise. That deep diesel rumble gets into your bones. So how do veterans handle it? Step 1. The cab itself. Modern sleeper cabs are built like little bunkers. Thick insulated walls, layered glass, and the secret weapon heavy blackout curtains that wrap around the entire bunk area. All those curtains shut and the outside world basically disappears. No headlights, no parking lot glow, just darkness. Step 2. Temperature. And this one's serious. In summer, a parked cab can turn into an oven. In winter, it can drop dangerously cold within hours. That's where a little machine called the APU saves the day, the auxiliary power unit. Think of it as a mini generator bolted to the truck. It powers the heating, the air conditioning, the outlets, all without running the massive main engine and drinking a full tank of diesel overnight. In the northern states in the dead of winter, that APU isn't a luxury. This is the difference between a comfortable night and a genuinely dangerous one. And now, the twist nobody expects. When drivers get surveyed about their sleep, a surprising number say the same thing: they sleep better in the truck than in their own bedroom. Sounds crazy, right? But think about it. Same bunk every night, same routine, same curtains, same gentle hum of the APU, no kids yelling, no dog jumping on the mattress. The cab becomes a cocoon. And by the way, that rest isn't optional. Federal law, through what's called hours of service regulations, forces every driver to take at least 10 hours off duty before getting back behind the wheel. So sleeping well isn't just comfort out here, it's literally part of the job description. Now when I say sleeper cab, you're probably picturing a narrow mattress squeezed behind 2 seats. And yet plenty of standard trucks are exactly that, functional, basic, nothing fancy. But there's another level to this game, and it's going to blow your mind. There are specialty companies out there, names like RA Legacy Sleepers, Bolt Custom Trucks, and they that build custom sleeper cabs so luxurious, they make city apartments look embarrassing. We're talking genuine queen-size beds with real mattresses and proper bedding, custom wood cabinets, hardwood-style flooring, ambient LED lighting, wall-mounted flat screens, independent climate control zones, full dinette seating areas, and yes, some of them have an actual bathroom, a real toilet, a real shower with a glass door and proper hot water pressure. Inside the truck, one of the most famous custom builds includes a complete kitchen, a lounge space, and a full bathroom, an entire studio apartment welded onto the back of a semi. So what does something like that cost? Sit down for this. Entry-level custom sleepers start around $150,000. The mid-range builds run $200,000 to $300,000. And the top-tier, fully customized dream rigs, $500,000. A few have even blown past $600,000. Meanwhile, the median home price in America sits at roughly $400,000. Let that sink in. There are drivers rolling down the interstate right now in a home worth more than yours or mine, except theirs gets 8 miles to the gallon and does 70 on the freeway. Is it overkill? Maybe. But when you live in that space 10 months out of the year, the question flips. It's not why would you spend that much on a truck, it's why wouldn't you? Alright, time for the question every single one of you has been thinking since this video started. The one nobody wants to ask out loud. Where do truck drivers go? Don't be shy, it's the most human question there is. And the answer is actually a well-oiled system. Option 1, the truck stop. Chains like Pilot, Flying J, Loves, and Tar aren't just gas stations, they're basically small towns built for truckers. Restaurants, laundry rooms, lounges, huge parking lots, and clean bathroom facilities running 24 hours a day. For most drivers, this covers 90% of situations. But what about that other 10%? What happens when nature calls at 2 am and you're parked on a lonely stretch of highway in the middle of Wyoming with the nearest facility 40 miles away? That's where option 2 comes in, the portable toilet. Yes, a lot of drivers keep a compact camping style toilet stashed in the cab. Is it glamorous? Absolutely not. Does it work? Absolutely yes. Out here, practicality beats pride every single time. And option 3, the luxury route. Those $500,000 custom sleepers we just talked about, built-in bathroom. Because let's be honest, if you're spending house money on a truck, you're not walking across a dark, freezing parking lot at 3 in the morning. Not happening. Now here's the part of trucker life that genuinely surprises people, the showers. Because they're not what you're imagining. At all. You're probably picturing some grimy stall with a moldy curtain. Wrong. Walk into a major truck stop today and ask for a shower, and you get handed a code to your own private room. Not a stall or room. Your own sink, your own toilet, a full hot shower, fresh towels, and a door that locks. And here's the kicker, these rooms get cleaned and sanitized between every single customer. Many drivers will tell you, half joking, that their road showers beat the one they've got at home, and honestly, they might be right. But here's the genius part, most professional drivers never pay a dime for these showers. Truck stop chains run loyalty programs like the Pilot Flying J reward system where every fuel purchase earns shower credits. Remember, a working semi drinks hundreds of gallons of diesel every week, so the credits stack up faster than drivers can use them. Buy fuel, shower free. Simple. And of course, the elite custom sleeper crowd skips the whole process, their shower travels with them. They can drive all day, park anywhere on the map, and step into their own private bathroom without touching a door handle that isn't theirs. Convenient? Extremely? Slightly antisocial? Maybe, but out here, comfort wins. And that brings us to dinner. Because after a long day in a hot shower, everybody's got to eat. Now I know the stereotype. Greasy diner burgers, sad gas station hot dogs spinning under a heat lamp since last Tuesday, chips and energy drinks for dinner. Does that world exist? Sure, but it's not the full story, not even close. Here's the reality, a huge number of long-haul drivers cook. And I don't mean poking a microwave button, I mean real cooking. Fresh ingredients, actual recipes, full hot meals prepared right inside the cab, parked under the stars somewhere in the middle of America. Why? Same reason as everything else out here. Money a single sit-down meal at a truck stop runs $12 to $18. Now multiply that 3 meals a day, 7 days a week. You're bleeding somewhere between $250 and $375 every week. Over a month on the road, that's $1,500 vanished into burgers and coffee. So drivers got smart. Today's sleeper cabs come surprisingly kitchen ready. Almost every truck has a 12-volt fridge running off the electrical system, keeping groceries fresh for days. From there, drivers add their own gear, a microwave, a portable induction burner, an air fryer, a slow cooker quietly making stew while they drive. And some take it even further. Picture this. A folding table, a small propane grill, the sun setting over a Nevada truck stop, steaks sizzling next to a 70,000-pound rig. Be honest, that sounds better than your dinner plans tonight. So here's the truth about the drivers who survive this life long term. It was never just about driving skill. The ones who make it are the ones who master living small. They crack the code on sleep. They build a hygiene routine 600 miles from anywhere. They turn a metal box into a kitchen, a bedroom, a bathroom, and an office, all doing 70 miles an hour down the interstate. To you and me, a truck is just something we pass on the highway. To the person behind that wheel, it's everything. It's where they call their kids goodnight. It's where they wake up before sunrise and do it all again. It's home. And most of them, they wouldn't trade it for anything. Now I want to hear from you. If you drive a truck, what's the one thing about road life that regular people would never guess? Drop it in the comments because I read every single one. And if you never sat in a big rig in your life, tell me what shocked you most today. If you learned something, smash that like button and subscribe. There's a whole lot more coming from the world of trucking. Thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road.